How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the long-awaited episode 5 of Don't Panic. Remember when I was not crying, but on the verge, doing a lot of self-reflecting and feeling temporary and stuff? I actually took my own advice, the advice that I give a lot of people, and I implemented it. I was like, if I'm going to say the words, I better live by them. And I did. There's a fly in here. I followed that, and I am better. I really am. I know a lot of people say, it takes time. Oh, it takes a lot of time. Nope. Once you know the problem and you know a solution to fix that problem, you can actually fix things rather quickly. It didn't take me a long time. It took me a month. And it makes me think, okay, the people who take years to figure their shit out. Why? Why are you taking that long? If you know the problem and you know there's a solution to it, there's so much information out there. If you need help with something or you want to grow, learn something, whatever it is, it's on the internet, most likely for free. Yeah, you might have a paywall if you want to listen to a certain person talk about it. But no, I had the answer all along. It was inside myself. It was inside this little, whatever that is. I'm not smart. I don't know what the sternum, whatever that bone is. Yeah, I just took time off. I got out of the drama situation that I was in. I also kind of just allowed myself to be vulnerable. I was let it down. Because if you want something in life, you're going to have to be vulnerable. You're going to have to put down that wall. And I did. And now I have a wonderful, wonderful girlfriend named Rachel. And yeah, it's been good. It's been really good so far. Took her out on a date. We met on Hinge. I know I was the biggest proponent of get off of dating apps, go meet people. I work all the time, and I don't like going to bars that much. I really don't. I mean, they're fun, but it's I'd rather meet someone who wants to talk to me. Because if you go to a bar, it's not guaranteed that person wants to talk to you. It's really not guaranteed. I don't know why I farted with my mouth just then. Yeah, it's a gamble. And on dating apps, you kind of let the women take charge. If they want to talk to you, if they want to go on a date with you, they'll make it very clear. So I recant my opinions on dating apps. Tinder's garbage. Tinder's the worst dating app. If you want to get laid, sure, Tinder. Bumble, yeah, the women have to message you first, but they don't. They match with you and they're like, oh my God, someone likes me. Someone thinks I'm cute. Validated. And then you never hear from them. Hinge. If Hinge ever wants me to promote them, I'm here for you. Hitting my vape like a true douchebag. But yeah, we went on a date. Can't get enough of each other ever since. It just clicked. A lot of people say, don't rush into things. I said that, don't rush into things. Because I did rush into something and I wasted 6 years. Cookie crumbles in such a way. But something just felt different. Way different, even from what I felt. I realized my last relationship that lasted for 6 years, I was lonely as shit. And they were attractive. And it just, the feelings didn't pop up. They developed over time. And they were all destroyed because someone was infidel. Or, But yeah, I realized what I had was not love. It was codependency. But yeah, this very amazing woman. With everything going on, the drama and the discourse, which I have removed myself from, but until things kind of cool down a bit, I am not going to bring her on to my social media world. That is someone who would not deserve any harassment or any flack just for dating me. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like me. I don't like me either some days. But yeah, she definitely doesn't deserve that exposure. And once things kind of died down, and I feel the tides are turning in a lot of those situations. But then, yes, there will be videos of me and her. I swear to God, she's real. I'm not making her up. You know, do I look like a guy that would make that up? Absolutely. I know that about myself. But no, she's real. I promise. I swear to God, she's real. Okay, just believe me. Okay, I'm super serial. But you might be asking yourself, and you're probably not. I'm just posing the question to you like you are asking, like you are that interested in my life. What are you going to do differently than last time? What I'm doing differently is I set boundaries. I set parameters in which someone has to treat me in order to be in a relationship with me. And when people hear that, they're like, oh, you're telling people what to do. You're trying to be controlling. No, I want to be treated a certain way. I think everybody wants to be. I've built a confidence within myself that even if it wasn't to work out, I'm going to be fine. It's just, you know, I'm not going to let like relationships that end devastate me anymore, because it doesn't say anything about me. It really doesn't. I have flaws. I do. But what I know for damn sure is that I'm a good partner. And as long as someone treats me right the same way I treat them, I'm the fucking best. I know that seems braggadocious, not humble at all, but I know how to be a good partner. I know what it takes. I know what you're supposed to do in relationships. And I'm kind of just being easygoing about it, you know, letting my feelings be known, but also knowing that, you know, whatever happens, I'm not going to be devastated. I don't know if it's the best thing, but it seems to be working. I haven't allowed anyone to like devastate me anymore. Like I went through rejection this year when I was in the dating scene, and it didn't hurt my feelings. Like it kind of a bummer, like, ah, shit. But it didn't devastate me like it normally would, because I know my value, I know my worth. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do differently. Is I'm just not going to let things devastate me. I'm not going to try to control the situation. Let things happen naturally. I acknowledge in my last relationship, I knew they were going to cheat on me. Like 3 to 4 months in, I knew this person was going to cheat on me. I caught them 3 or 4 months into the relationship talking to another guy flirtatious like, no, he's just a friend. And my dumb ass did not want to lose what I thought I cared about. And I was ignorant on purpose. I allowed it to go on. I always knew. And that was bad on my part. I should have been like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this. This is not worth the stress. I don't want to be single, but I am not going to deal with the stress. That was my big mistake, is I just ignored things and didn't acknowledge them because I didn't want them to be true. Ignorance was bliss. And I always knew it was going to happen. I didn't know when it was going to end, but I knew it was going to. And that really influenced how I reacted. I overgave. I was too giving. I was too supportive. Like I gave too much. because I wanted to avoid the inevitable. It's so crazy how I did that. And I amount that to being in my 20s. And what made me feel better is a good friend of mine said, you're supposed to fuck up in your 20s. You're supposed to fall in love with someone and be with them for years, and they break your heart. It's a life lesson. I mean, everyone goes through it. And so now I don't feel as bad that stuff happened because it was supposed to. It all leads to something better. And I feel like I found better. I really do. I'm actually stoked that I got divorced. Do I wish I could have saved a lot of money and not spend as much as I did for those 6 years? Absolutely. I would be sitting so pretty right now. Tens of thousands of dollars I spent on my ex. But you know what? Still have the same job that I do, making more than what I used to, and just in a better situation. I can't wait to share more of Rachel with you guys. She's absolutely amazing. Has a wonderful little girl, 4 years old. Just the cutest thing. Adorable. Drew a bunny on my hand for her. Yeah. The things we do for love. But yeah, that's the update on me. Yeah, it feels natural. It feels like a natural progression. I don't feel like it's too good to be true. I have no worries. And here's the thing, just to say it for myself to listen back to later. Even if things don't work out, it's all gonna be good. Like I am so at peace with like controlling what I can control and accepting the things that I can't. And it's such a freeing thing when you let go. When you let go of your fears, your anxiety, of the what ifs. The what ifs were a killer to me. What if they're doing this? What if they're doing? They weren't just what ifs. It was reality. But I don't assume anything anymore. I don't assume anything until it happens. And until it happens, I am going to be happy. You know, it sucks like to constantly worry about being hurt or being betrayed. But you know what? If someone wants to betray you, they're going to. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. If someone's going to betray you, they're going to. It doesn't matter how wonderful you are. They will. So worry about yourself and, just treat people the way that you want to be treated. And if they don't treat you that way, kick them out of your life. Don't sit around and wait like I did for 6 years for something to change. If you are not being treated the way that you feel like you should, and you're a good, decent person, kick that person out of your life. Don't allow them to manipulate you anymore, to take what they're not giving. It's awesome. I know that's like a bro dude word to say, but it is awesome. It's like the definition. I feel awesome. It's so relaxing, so freeing. I love it. Ooh. If you're just listening to the audio of that, you're like, what just happened? Well, if you want to see what I just did with the ooh, you have to go to my YouTube. Just look up Don't Panic with Justin and you'll find it. And if you're watching it on YouTube and you're like, why are you saying this to me? Well, shit. I don't know.
What was half a second to you was a hour and a half thing for me. I went and ate. I got hungry. I got some pho. Some meatball pho. It was delicious. The thing is, it always makes me sleepy. Every single time. So if I went from high energy to low, it's because I got pho in my belly. You know what I'm saying? Plans for today. Hang out with the girlfriend. Go get some tacos. Hopefully I have room. I'm kind of full. But I make room. Then go meet her friends. Go play some board games. It's going to be fun. This is a very short 15-minute thing. It's one of those podcasts that don't have a time frame, really. Just random. It could be 15 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 25 minutes. It could be an hour. It could be 2 hours. Just depends. But I'm going to try every day this week to do a podcast. And because I have not been doing many of them at all. So yeah, enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Enjoy the future. If you didn't enjoy, go to hell. No, don't do that. But yeah, this has been Don't Panic, episode 5. Sorry that it's short, but I got a lot of stuff to do today. I'll be free tomorrow. So we'll see how long it will last. All right. Have a good one. Peace.